Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. This little mini sequence is going to be all about the shoulders. And the reason why I want to focus on the shoulders is because someone recently requested for me to dig a little deeper into them and to offer them in class. So here's a clip for you to inspire some mobility for your shoulders and also movements, postures, incorporating with breath work to help release some of the stress and tension that we hold in this area. So to get started, make sure you have one block. We're going to use that for mobility. And then come into a comfortable seat. And as you find your seat, just start to bring the gaze inward, close the eyes. As you feel your seat connected to the ground, at the same time, feel the crown of the head rise up towards the sky. Notice your breath. Notice how deeply you can inhale and how slowly you can exhale. Continue to find length with the breath, allowing the breath to slow, allowing yourself this time to drop into your practice. Simply make a transition here from what's already happened in our day to finding some movement for our shoulders, our spine, letting go of any tension. So with your very next exhalation, let the shoulders relax away from the ears. Inhale deeply through the nostrils. Exhale, open the mouth, take a big sigh of relief. Letting it go. As you continue to find length in your breath, just flutter the eyes open, come back into the space. Today I'm filming on location from Terra Soul Sanctuary on Castle Street in Wilmington, North Carolina. And this is actually my favorite place to be. I teach here Mondays and Wednesdays at 4:30. Monday is flow, Wednesdays are yin. And I just love this space so much. As you can see, it's gorgeous. The teachers are amazing. The owner, Alexis, is just awesome. So if you are local, please check out the schedule, come to some of the classes. And if you're not local, don't worry, because you can take classes online. So we have a setup where you can zoom in and practice with us anytime. So getting into the shoulders from a comfortable seated position, remove anything that's in your way. Bring your hands outside of your hips. As you inhale, lift the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, take the shoulders back and down. And again, inhale, lift. Exhale, back and down. Really gentle movements to start. Just allowing the movement to follow the breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back and down. Let's take one more. And the next time the shoulders come away from the ears, just relax them. Imagine you've got a weighted blanket just chilling on your shoulders. Relax them away from the ears. Now from here, let's go ahead and take one arm across the body. Opposite arm hooks. So make sure there's no pressure on your elbow. Think about hooking a little bit higher. The arm that's extended, you're going to point your thumb up as if you're saying, yeah, okay, cool. Thumb is up. Now feel the sensation at the shoulder. All we need to do is just notice. And then keeping the hook, we're just simply gonna rotate the thumb down. Notice if that changes the sensation at your shoulder. Breathe and feel. With our next exhalation, we're gonna let it go. Unhook the arm. The arm that was extended, bring the back of the hand to the ribs. So the elbow is bent. Now, if this is enough for you, you might stay here. If you want to go a little bit further, opposite hand finds the elbow. And if it feels okay in your body, we'll just gently guide the elbow in. So the elbow's coming in towards the midline. Notice that the more you assist in bringing your elbow in, the deeper you're going to feel the stretch at the shoulder. And then we'll exhale, let it go. Just shake out that arm, shake out that shoulder. And then opposite arm comes across the body. We hook here, remember, hook above the elbow. We start with the thumb pointing up, and now we simply notice this shoulder. This side might feel totally different, and that's okay. It's actually quite common because we use our bodies asymmetrically for us to feel different on one side. So we're just practicing awareness without judgment. Just simply noting where the body is. And then we'll rotate the thumb down. Now simply just checking in, noticing if there's been any shift in the sensation at this shoulder. Then we will unhook, send the extended arm out. Hand finds the ribs, elbow is bent. Opposite hand comes to find the elbow. If it's okay, gently guide it in. Remember, listen to your body. Take care of your body. Don't go too far. Listen to what you need. And then we'll release it. Gently letting go, shake out the arm, shake out the shoulder. Both shoulders away from the ears. Now we'll reach the arms out as you inhale. Fingers are reaching in opposite directions. As you exhale, cross. Right arm over left. See if the hands meet. Now, focus on keeping the shoulders low, but lift the elbows. So these are our eagle arms. Holding the lift at the elbows. Now, bringing awareness to how the upper back feels, particularly the space across the shoulder blades. Option to stay here, or to get some flexion for your spine, as you exhale, you can lower your elbows towards your lap. Head is going to follow. Just giving yourself a full round of breath. Helping to decompress the spine. Inhale, we'll lift up. And then exhale, lower the elbows, release the arms. Inhale, reach the fingers back out away from each other. And then exhale, now left arm comes over the right. See if the hands meet. Keep the shoulders low. Lift the elbows. Hold and breathe. Notice the experience now with the arms switched. This is really a great way to visit that tension in the upper back space and just let it know that it's time to release, time to let go. With your next exhale, you have the option to round the spine, bringing the elbows towards the lap. Relax the head, relax the neck. And then on our next inhale, we'll lift up. Exhale, lower the elbows, unwind the arms, inhale, reach the fingers out and float the hands down. So now we're going to incorporate a block for a few different exercises. So first off, let's take the block so that the short ends meet either palm, and then we'll extend the arms forward. So as you do this, I'm just gonna rotate my body so you can see my alignment. As you do this, you wanna have your wrist in line with your shoulders. Now, looking at your block, as you inhale, lift the block overhead, ears between biceps. And as you exhale, bring the block back to its starting point. And again, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And let's take a couple more. One more. Not only are we finding mobility, but we're also able to strengthen the shoulders as well. So bringing the block in, we are gonna come back to the block, but for now, just set it aside. This time, bring your hands behind your back. Let your fingers interlace. If your hands don't meet, it's okay. You can use a strap. If you don't have a strap, you can use a scarf or a belt, or maybe even a rolled up towel. Now, pressing palms together, extending arms, gazes forward. Inhale, lift the fist. Oh, feel the shoulder blades coming towards each other, squeezing away that stress. Exhale, lower the fist down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, maybe feeling a stretch at the biceps. Exhale, lower. Release the arms, shake them out, shimmy them out. Now we are gonna come back to the block. So taking the block to one palm, we're just gonna let the block sit on the palm. So as we do this exercise, you're going to have this sensation that you wanna grip it with your fingers, but try not to do that. Imagine that you're holding a tray. So this is a really cool exercise for shoulder mobility that I learned from my friend Daniel Heath, who is also a yoga teacher. So as you position the block onto your hand, elbow is by your ribs. As you inhale, extend your arm, bring the block forward. As you exhale, bend your elbow, bring the short end towards your torso, and then slowly move your arm to press up. Rotate the fingers around, and then lower the arm. Bring the elbow back in. So we'll try that a couple times. If you dropped your block, don't worry. If you've got a foam block, it won't hurt. If you don't have blocks at home, then maybe you practice this with a little pillow or a book that is a little lighter that's not gonna hurt you if it falls. If you drop it, it's no big deal. It just means that you learned where your edge is, and we can try again. So one suggestion I have is the slower you move, the more control you have. So we'll try it again, second time. Inhale, send the block forward. Exhale, bend the elbow, bring the block towards you. Now I like to send my torso to the opposite direction. That helps to get some space. Let the arm move all the way around and bring it in. Cool, let's do it one more time. Go at your own pace. There's no rush. If you see me flinching, it's just because there is a fly that just all of a sudden wants to be my friend and be around me. So now that we've done that 3 times on this side, we're gonna transfer the block to the other side, and we'll see what happens here. So just being transparent and honest with you, this is my weaker side. If I drop it, no worries, I can always pick it back up. Let's just see what the experience for this shoulder is today. So inhale, extend the arm as if you're serving your platter, and then exhale, bring it in. This side is going much slower for me. Got a little bit of the wobbles going on, but I did it. A couple more times, let's see what happens. Send it forward. Remember, you don't have to rush. Just noticing the journey that your arm and your shoulder is having. And then one more time. I think this is number 3. and we bring it in. So for now, we'll set the block out to the side. Just check in with your shoulders, maybe shimmy them forward and back. Notice if you feel any loosening. We'll incorporate some spinal movements, and then we'll do a much more intense shoulder opener, and that one's going to be particularly to get near the area of the scapula. So for now, inhale, lift the fingertips up towards the sky. Exhale, twist to one direction. Inhale, find your way back to center. Exhale, twist opposite direction. Each time we inhale, we find center, and each time we exhale, we twist opposite direction. Just allowing the spine to liberate, to relax the muscles around the back. And finishing off this round, and come up. Now we'll lower one hand down, look over, make sure it's in line with your hip, reach the top fingers up, and as you exhale, fold over. So the hips stay connected. Feel a stretch from the hip to the arm. Maybe you walk the hand further away. Maybe you come onto your forearm. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, let's set it up on the other side. Hand is in line with the hip. Inhale, reaches the top fingers up. Exhale, fold over. Side body stretch feels so good to get into the side body. Part of the human body that we stretch the least. We can always rotate our face down to the ground if that feels better for our neck. And then inhale, let's lift up. Palms meet, exhale, bring the thumbs down the midline. We'll pause here for a full round of breath. Inhale, feel the chest expand, cultivating love and compassion. Exhale, soften, let everything go. All right, so for this more intense shoulder opener, we are going to be on our bellies. So, come onto your belly. Just start off with your elbows underneath your shoulders. And then send the elbows out so you can lower your chest. Go ahead and bring your left arm out with your palm facing up. Take your right hand under your shoulder. Come onto the left side of your head and then roll on to the left side. Bend the right elbow, bring the right foot behind the left. You can scoot that right hand in. And then notice the intensity that you feel at the left shoulder. You have the option to take your arm behind your back if that feels better. That might be a little too intense, so you can always release. And then to come out, we'll extend the leg, come onto the belly, come onto the forearms. Take a full round of breath. So we're gonna do that same thing on the other side. Rather than lean over here and have my butt in your face, I'm just gonna rotate my body around and demonstrate on this side. So starting on the belly down, elbows come out, left hand under left shoulder, right arm extends out to the right, palm is facing up. Right side of the head comes down, and then roll onto the right side of the body, bend the left knee, bring the left foot behind the right leg. Oh, this feels so good. I feel like I might get a spinal crack or pop, which I really love. So whether that happens or not, I'm feeling a really nice, intense stretch at my right shoulder, underneath my shoulder blade as well. Finding your edge, notice where you feel the sensation that you need, and know that you can also take it deeper, connecting your left hand with your right, but you don't have to do that. If that's too much, bring your hand back down to grounding. And then we'll come out. First, we'll extend that left leg, roll onto the belly, bring the hands under the shoulders, and then bring the forearms to the ground. Elbows under the shoulders. Find a deep inhalation. As you breathe in, feel the belly pressing to the mat. And as you exhale, release and let it go. Option to stay where you are, or you can close with me in a comfortable seated position. So just a short little sequence, honoring the shoulders, spinal movements, loosening up some areas of our shoulders and our back where we hold on to this stress and tension. If you liked this practice and you want to find some other practices, I have tons of playlists. That's what categories are called on the channel. And I have anywhere from 15 minutes or less, 16 minutes, 90 minutes, all different kinds of things to support your practice if and when you can't make it to the studio. And when you can make it to the studio, please join me and everyone else here at this beautiful, amazing space. This is Terra Soul Sanctuary on Castle Street, downtown Wilmington, North Carolina. We would love to see you here. And as always, thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't clicked subscribe yet, please do so. I'll continue to create content and I'll see you next time. Namaste.